from group in the subject of environment science of IU. I think more of you know that pollution is one of the serious problems around the world, including Vietnam and more specific in a large city like Ho Chi Minh City. So it can also give Earth many different bad investments. For example, you waste too much money month by month to make your home and your street more cleaner, or by mask to protect you when you are on the street. But in this clip, we just conversation about waste pollution in Vietnam. This clip have three main parts. Khoa and Nga will talk to you about definition and current situation. Yang and Khanh will continue their part, cause and effect. And last, Herb and Cham will share to you their solution. Now we will continue with Khoa and Nga. They are in Nam Lien Brick in District 9. Thank you.
So at this part of the clip, I'm going to tell you about the basic concept of the waste pollutions. So waste pollutions or garbage pollutions means littering sewage waste, particularly if your household waste into the place is not decided to dispose of. Mainly caused by mismanagement of the solid waste when garbage is not left from the streets or areas to carry to the landfill sites for the final disposal. So it's happening mainly in the big cities where the population rate is high. Thank you.
In Ho Chi Minh City, waste pollution is a serious problem. Some graphics of our group will show how the rubbish of our waste has affected to the environment. At Ho Chi Minh City, the average of waste a day is about 8,300 tons, but the main solution to disposal them is burning. Too much rubbish disposing has caused serious damage to all the environment, lead to water pollution, soil pollution, and air pollution.
Wherever we go, we can easily see the public landfill being created on the wrong side of the road. The rubbish being kicked without a solution to collect or processable. Even places where sites have to be banished or rubbish, but rubbish people are brought to pay no attention to the presence of the forbidden. Vietnamese produce 200 kg rubbish on average yearly. However, the rubbish collecting proportion is not high, just as 31% as poor managing practice and effective waste treatment. The total amount of municipal solid waste is about 8,700 to 8,900 tons per day, of which average daily solid waste is 6,200 to 6,700 tons per day. Estimated increase rate is about 8 to 10% per year. Some types of urban solid waste, such as commercial waste, debris, industrial waste, etc. In the past, it is known qualities, but in recent years, the level of increasing volume and compositions are waste. Specific source density is as follows. Household waste account for 27.91% of total rubbish. Restaurants account for 14.29% of total rubbish. Rubbish from office for 2.8%. Rubbish from markets for 13%. Rubbish from the business account for 20% of total rubbish. The main components of urban solid waste is organic materials, food waste, accounting for 60 to 75% of total waste volume. Index of waste generated in the city per capita increased by living standard. According to statistics in 2002, average daily living wage is 0.6 to 0.9 kg per person per day in big city and the 0.4 to the 0.5 kg per person per day in small towns. In 2008 and early 2009, the rising major cities increased by the 0.9 to 1.3 kg per person per day. Recently, the exponential increasing growth of population has threatened the situation of overlapping degradation of the water supply and drainage system. Waterways, domestic waste, both organic and inorganic, in urban areas often directly discharged to the environment without any better option, except delivering to waste landfills. We can see that the pollution of rapids is becoming more serious and more alarming. So, what do we need to do to improve it?
Hello, my name is Khan. Now let's talk about the causes of waste pollution in Vietnam. Waste pollution in Vietnam including water waste pollution, solid waste pollution, and air waste pollution come mainly from three main causes. One of the causes is from the lack of people awareness or household awareness. Every one of us know that it is not a right behavior to throw garbage directly on the street, on the pavement, or in public areas. However, we sometimes still cannot avoid doing this wrong action. Recently, there are a huge number of friendly environmental products which are so widely on the market. However, consumers still prefer using products that are vulnerable to the environment, such as using plastic bags, plastic box, instead of using box and bags made from paper. We all know that plastic bags and plastic box are very hard to be dissolved and it takes a very long time to be dissolved. The second main cause comes from the looseness in our legal system. Firstly, the looseness in our environmental laws has limited organizational behavior and individual behavior towards conducting environmental protection practices. According to statistical data from the Ministry of Justice, there are 300 legal documents related to environmental protection in governing organizational behavior, individual behavior, economic activities, technical activity, process of using chemical in production, and so on. However, there are still a lot of flaws in these legal documents, such as lack of asynchrony, lack of linkage, lack of stability, and lack of detailed description. Moreover, punishment for environmental violation is still light and unsatisfied. Therefore, firms are less concerning about building an effective waste treatment system, or if they already have a very good waste treatment system, they are less eager to use it because of cutting costs. Last but not least, the authorities are also responsible for this catastrophe. The program and campaign to raise citizen awareness in domestic waste treatment, for example, sorting garbage into different types, have been carried out in a very neglectful and undetailed way, which leads citizens and households to the lack of awareness and responsibility in sharing hands to maintain and protect the environment.
Thank you, Khan. Hello everyone, my name is Nhân. Now let's come to the impact of the waste pollution to the environment and the human life. Firstly, most rubbish is dumped in open of the freely available place. This is the most important thing lead to the land pollution. Secondly, it is burning rubbish. And land pollution is after being burned become the source of air pollution by emitting harmful gas while burning. Thirdly, the insects amaze in place where they are the build of the garbage and ultimately spread various diseases in the area. And waste pollution gets lost habitat of the underwater animal. It leads to the loss by biodiversity. Toxic waste can make population to water and land. It has impact of the water in the ground. That the results water population in environment and the society. Now let's come to the solution of Withop and Trump.
Hello, my name is Jam. Today I will talk about legislation garbage. Legislation garbage is a struggle where waste is broken down into different parts. Legislation may take place manually in home or be collected by servant or automatically classified by machine. Based on the composition nature, waste will be divided into many different types and contain in various parts. There are three types of garbage: that is organic garbage, inorganic garbage, and recyclable. Organic garbage is a biodegradable waste that can be recyclable for use in animal feeding. The origin of organic waste is derived from the removal of food after removal of the received process of human food instead of junk food that cannot be used for human consumption and for flour and leaf. Grass that is not used human will become waste in the environment. For example, the vegetable and fruits have been jam, rotten, fried, shoot, leftover food or snack, and tea leaf, coffee brown, and country flower foods. Inorganic garbage is a waste that can no longer be used and cannot be recycled but can only be treated by bringing to its waste disposal site. The origin of inorganic waste is non-used or used just like material and it is called all kind of packing outside the food spot. Plastic bags are discarded after human consumption and sometimes are supplied equipment in human daily life. For example, bristol broken or no longer used goods nail, steel, and leather. Rubber goods broken with music top and radio cannot use. Recyclable garbage is a highlight biodegradable waste that can be recycled for human consumption. It also will come from waste paper, both food can remove. For example, cartoon, old wood paper, and fresh water can be plastic chair and plastic food blow and others.
Hello everybody, my name is Paul. I will continue the solution part. Secondly, we remember two arms which are reuse and recycling. Reuse means you use something again and again or many times over the life of the product. For example, a bottle of water. You can refill the bottle with fresh water or something like that instead of throwing it away. Recycling is the process of waste materials that can be recycled into useful items for life and environment. Last but not least, we are considering two main sides, which are government and education. At the first side of government, it needs to build area where neighborhood can put and classify the trash before putting it into the trash bins. Moreover, they enforce the strict law against throwing trash away in the wrong places. Government should also invest in modern technologies and services in order to decrease waste pollution. The last one is education. Teachers should teach students who learn from primary school to high school how to protect environment, prevent pollution, and have them recognize some environmental issues in Vietnam. This means students have an awareness of the importance of protecting environment and areas around them. Not only teachers, but also parents give a hand in educating children who protect environment in their daily life.
Hello guys, it is me again. This is the end of this clip. We make this clip to await your awareness and hope that it can give you more information about waste pollution and what you can do to save this life. Please don't think like this. I'm aware of the problem, but I'm not gonna move a finger for solving it. Just think that you hold your life in your hand. Make it more beautiful or not is your choice. Before think that you do it for another person. Hope you like this clip. Thank you for your watching and have a good day. Thank you.